Hello, everybody. How are you doing? How are you doing? Well, we are entered September, a new month. Yeah, a new beginning. Hmm. Well, I figured I would wait till 10 o'clock, but I just couldn't. Damn it. What the heck? I thought let's start in an uncharacteristical hour. Alright. We have our first visitor. Let's see who you are. Show yourself. Hmm. All right. All right. Let's just wait and see who else comes in. Somebody, I chased away this person, obviously. All right. Hello, whoever you are. Oh no, another one gone. Fuck, man. What's wrong with these people? Hmm. Still nobody. Hello. Oh, this. I don't know. Hey, Marcus, how are you? My Finnish friend. Yes, I thought we might talk about something actually for a change. Alright, let's wait till some more people arrive. Give me your sense of the day. That's good to hear. Here. And Eugene streamed, I saw that he streamed almost 9 hours last night. Fuck me. Wow. Whatever made him do that? He's almost reached Maji and Case record. Maji, 9 hours straight. Damn. Still, still coughing, man. But I take medication. I take cough syrup. Adidas. Wow, that's interesting. 1985. Oh, hello, my good friend. How are you, Mr. Bambavelli? To that all the toilet basic summer cheapy, right? All right. I'm wearing Versace Prom. That's also a summer. Well, it's a famous cheapy. Hey, Mr. Pats, how are you? Yeah, yeah, I just am so fed up with the Instagram and TikTok and all that. All those profiles I've been following. All you see is beautiful women, like flaunting their looks, whatever, and that's all they have to offer. There is no personality, right? Oh, Bruce, yes, boxing jazz. How are you? Salute to you, my friend. Yeah, fellow boxing fanatic there. Hey, Mus, is it Mus or Muse or? Not necessarily, but we can talk about him as well. I rather not really, but anyway, Jeremy, yeah, he's a piece of work. Yeah, man. I actually, yeah, maybe I shouldn't say this, but just ordered Triumph of Bacchus. Can't wait to get it. I hope this time it will go with far less problems than my Adonis Awakens. Yeah, of course, it's gotta be because it's about stuff that it has to do with appearance, with yeah, vain stuff. I mean, perfumes are you know used mostly by vain people. Let's not fool ourselves. But there's a difference between being a little on that side and wanting to smell and look good, but you know, being just so completely, bam, narcissist, full blown narcissist like Jeremy, for instance. Thank you, Marcus. Many just, and especially those people. Now I'm gonna be a little mean to watch people. I mean, come on, watches seriously. I mean, who can build a whole fucking how to say community based on watches? I mean, I don't know if that's narcissism, but it is definitely superficiality, and yeah, like yuppiesm. Definitely, I hate yuppies. I really will never be friends with a yuppie in real life. I mean, I think, yeah, Dan can be called a yuppie, or at least he does play, use that image anyway. But yeah, yeah, has to be some kind of hand fetish. Yeah, yeah, I don't know really. Some probably have that also, but it's like, oh, this one is, Patek, or this one is, whatever. No. I mean, what is there to talk about really about watches? When you talk about watches, there isn't that much to talk about, right? I mean, at least with fragrances, we have many different ones, right? I mean, kinds of fragrances. While watches are just old watches and new watches. Hello, Mage Gnosis. Very nice to see you, my friend. Yeah, he's such a really treasured member of my community, and we in our community. Yeah, that's right. Both, and I'm not. I'm only into fragrances, but now I'm starting to get a little, just slow down a little bit. Yeah, it's about flexing, of course. I mean, look at me. Don't I look grand? And Jeremy, I hate when he did a lot of that. Almost advertising for that lifestyle, like to your gold Rolex, and to your Ferrari. Like, I mean, come on, fuck you, right? Your white shirt, your polo shirt, your golf shirt, whatever, rugby. No, not rugby. Nobody would ever say this fragrance will go well, great to your rugby shirt or rugby cap, whatever. Rugby. Yeah. I mean, narcissism has become too accepted. That's the problem. It's become way too accepted, right? Yeah. I mean, now, like 20, 30 years ago, if somebody was a narcissist, I mean, most people would just scorn and say, you're an idiot, you know, we don't like. But now it's like people seems to be, thinking that this is like the measure stuff almost to how everybody should be, I don't think so. Like all those fancy hairdos, haircuts, the beard, it's been become so common, so fashionable to wear this beard, but very fine trimmed beard, and we have this very certain kind of hairstyle. And if you don't like me, I mean, look at me. People say, "Oh, he's so weird. His hair is crap. He must be, this and that, some kind of creep." I mean, because I don't care about fashion and all that stuff. I mean, people just laugh, look at me with a kind of I don't know, derision almost. Yeah, I still do have it. Don't know how much longer anyway. Oh man, I would never wear one of those rooster hairstyles, if you know what I mean, with those complete with a beard like a rooster, whatever. I mean, yeah, that's exactly that one. That, and I never really feared about standing out. I actually, for a while, also actually wanted to be like. I never wanted to be just like everybody else. I mean, and then there was a period where I did want to be kind of a little more like everybody else. But then I realized this is not for you. Stop trying. Stop trying to fit in to be just like everybody else. You are not. And that's a good thing, and there's nothing wrong about it, right? Yeah. You are not alone, actually. Yeah. Well, anyway, I don't know. Really. It's hard when you start losing your hair. That's another thing. It's not very. It's not necessarily narcissist, to want to have still good. I mean, full head of hair, But I mean, we all know how terrible it looks when you have that, circle around. But anyway, yeah, it was today. Yeah, it was a very nice day actually for a change. Yeah. But yeah, this is just like shooting a video. Only I get comments. That's great. As I said, for a while, that was when I was around 35, 36, 7. I was trying because I was also looking for jobs back then, and then you had to kind of people would tell you like you have to cut your hair a little bit, or just wear a little better clothes, and wow. Yeah, it's very tough. I mean, especially for people who used to have really, nice hair. I did also. I mean, always. I like to wear it longer, always. And then it started falling out, and it was terrible at first. Terrible. But I have a cousin who lost all his hair. I mean, suddenly just fell off. I don't know how long. I mean, maybe in a few days he was totally, devoid of hair on his body. So imagine how that must have felt. He must draw, eyebrows always. He wears a hat, of course, to cover the baldness outside. Usually, not always, but usually. So I'm like, yeah, at least I'm not like him, But, then it would have been just, awful. By nature, all humans can be a little vain. Everyone likes their peacock feathers to be bright. Yeah, exactly. Well said, my buddy, my friend. Yeah, yeah. I mean, especially women, especially, but also men sometimes. I mean, and sometimes men who don't have any vanity, they really can let themselves go, and that's not that good either. Don't care how if their hair is, washed or not. Don't care about their clothes if they are dirty. And that's not good either. Of course, I'm not saying you should let yourself go either. Of course, you must pay some, attention. I mean, to your appearance, but as long as you are, I mean, clean and not smelly or in old dirty clothes and stuff like that. I mean, you should not have to, you know, really like try to look so neat. I mean, unless you really want to, but that's another thing, right? I'm losing my hair, but not my brain, so I don't care. Well, I hope Kevin will pay us a visit. I don't know if he will, but even if he doesn't, it's alright. Narcissism. So as I said, I'm really getting fed up with watching those Instagram stories from these models and this stuff. I mean, it's nice, of course, for any man who isn't, who is straight to watch beautiful women. But at the same time, I get so fed up. Like it's like they strut around like as if they were some, kind of stars, really. But they are. I mean, you know what I mean. And they really don't have most of them. Then have nothing really, intelligent or wise to say. Because face it, most often people who are most beautiful, who look best physically, aren't really that great up here. I mean, they are not that intelligent. Sometimes they are, but not very often. Really, that's how nature works. That's how it works. You can have both, right? If you are really gorgeous and good looking, you usually are can't be that, I mean, really intelligent. But sometimes, as I said, there are exceptions, of course. There are exceptions, but quite few. I mean, quite few. I think people are both. So, you know, sometimes. I mean, if you look at all the greatest scientists in the world, in history, I mean, you can hardly find one that was really good looking. I mean, yeah, Tesla didn't look so bad, but he wasn't some kind of, Adonis or anything. Isaac Newton, I guess he looked pretty good, but yeah, again, wasn't some kind of Brad Pitt or yeah, what's his name? Henry Cavill. Yeah, that's right. All right, the chat has gone quiet all of a sudden. Shit, man. It's a crazy world. Yeah, I mean it's very superficial now here in the modern world. Anyway, the Western world, very superficial. Yeah, I mean everybody does the same things, pretty much. And also when it comes to holidays and stuff, I just figure out I don't want to go where everybody else goes. That's how I feel, especially not during the summer, right? Yeah, that's how I feel. Hmm. Come on, people, right, right. What's going on now? Why did you all go quiet suddenly? S- Something wrong? Yeah, yeah, exactly. And also, that's the thing. You also don't devote enough time to developing your brain. So yeah, that's also another thing. Same thing goes for those who, for bodybuilders. They just think about growing as big and strong as possible, and they neglect the brain. The brain, yeah. So it's just about yeah, the muscles. But the brain is the largest muscle, right? Of all. The most important muscle. Don't forget that. Everything should be done like, moderately, not, you know, exaggerating anything. Yeah. What's going on? Come on. Where are you? They must be watching some other stream now. Since nobody is writing anything except Rushan. To tell you the truth. Oh, now we are on to boxing. Yeah, I don't know really. Can go both ways. Eubank maybe this time may avenge the loss, or he may get knocked out again. Who knows? Maybe Smith is just his you know kryptonite, or maybe he just got lucky. There were talks about him using his elbow last time before the knockout, so that's what Eubank also claims. But what's funny about that? When the fight ended, nobody said anything. Eubank didn't mention any elbow or anything. And then a couple of days later, somebody found a footage of you know Smith kind of hitting him with that elbow, and then suddenly everybody was like, "Oh yeah, it was the elbow that did it." And Eubank started, of course, on that theory, started claiming that he was elbowed, and that's why he got knocked out, and blah blah blah. It's typical bullshit, right? Those fighters they always need an excuse to why they lose. All right. Well, yeah, there are some lucky people who have both good looks and great brains. Yeah, and some are very smart, look all right, or they are smart enough, but they look good. So there's also that. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Richard Feynman. He was mentioned a lot on one of my favorite sitcoms, of course, The Big Bang Theory. So he was obviously very important to modern physics. Yeah, I remember that. He's one of the worst losers. I mean, I've ever come across. Really terrible loser. But he really needed to lose back then. His ego had gotten too big. Yeah, the Artanian others have called me that also. Yeah. Well, that's a good comparison. Definitely. I mean, he's a romantic hero after all. Yeah. Maybe I should put that as my. Just a second. No, it's not that. Well, doesn't matter. All right, here. Here you go, D'Artagnan. This is what I would like to talk to Kevin about because there was a Persian Shah, whose name was very interesting. It was Artaxerxes. Xerxes. Yeah, I'm really sorry to break it to you, but that place doesn't exist anymore. I mean, actually, I don't know if they moved it, but I heard that it closed down just, because it didn't go well. That's really baffling to me because it was on the best damn spot. It could be really central. Yeah, I mean, I think people here are simply gotten too, how to say, yappish. They don't like those places anymore, such as that. They just want fancy restaurants, fancy cafes. Oh man, I hate that shit. There are hardly any normal places, and the other pubs you got, pubs, typical pubs, they're just for drunkards, right? I mean, it's not for somebody who just want to drop in and get a whatever, a drink. You can't get a cocktail or anything. Yeah, there's a place that I go. Have been this year also. Yeah, it's not that bad, but yeah, kind of American style. On the opposite side to where Hard Rock Cafe was. Yeah. Yeah, very sad. I was also sad. It actually closed last year. Oh, Prde. Pozdrav. Kako si? Yeah, of course. There's good music there. Always was playing good music. Yeah. I just couldn't believe it when I heard that it was that closed down. I was there like maybe a couple of months before it closed down. Yeah. All right. Haha. What religion is that? I don't want to ask. I don't know. Now I'm getting some visitors. 11 of you in this chat on this stream. Wow. Well, like the stream if you can, if you haven't already. Hmm. Please, if you must write in English, all right? Here, that's is because most of my guests here are in English speakers who don't speak the language that we speak. Yeah. All right. We are approaching half hour mark. Oh, hey, AM, how are you? This guy. I don't know who the hell. He's thank you, AM. Yeah, he does. Well, anyway, sorry, older. Yeah, I mean, all right. Don't know what else to say about this. Narcissism. I think we pretty much covered it already. Yes. All right. Now we can just have a casual chat. Oh no, not you too. Come on, what's this now? I'm gonna have to find another location to stream for in future. Where did everybody go now? Come on. One is theory. 12 people in the room. No, no German. No German, no French. No Yugoslavian. Just German. Just English. No Serbo-Croatian Bosnian. We should just find a universal name for all those languages, instead of everybody calling Serbian, Croatian, Bosnian, Montenegrin, there should be some kind of name for all of them. I guess Yugoslav is the best. uh, yeah, option maybe. I don't know. Yoshi in Jimbo. I don't know where they are, but I'm glad Jimbo is not here anyway. I don't. I know you don't like TLTG Bamba Valley, but you know what? Actually, he has like a discount code for Argos fragrances. You get 10% discount. Hmm. You know what? Somebody told me last yesterday they have Sultan Pasha, I believe. Some by then I was really, hvala ti. Ciao. Hi. Who are you? Yeah. He's a real piece of work, man. I think he will probably show up now that you mention him. Yeah, just he just goes too far with all that stuff, when he's talking about me. Bill. Hi, Bill. Yeah, all right. 15 people on the stream. Wow. That damn Kevin is not here yet. I know. The problem is he's not on Instagram, and I don't have his Facebook either. So how should I? I cannot notify him before I start the stream. He says notify me, but how shall I notify you? Come on, man. It's hard, right? And you can't reach him on any of the social, yeah, webs, whatever. Yeah. No, no, no. I don't do that. Sorry. You got the wrong impression. No money transaction. I don't do that. You can buy it online, alright? Everything you can buy online now. Or in the store. No, I don't need no money. Thank you. No, jeste ti bole, majke. Ne mislim da je to. Hm. I don't have a job anymore, Dushan. I used to work in a museum. That was a while ago, like 4 years ago. Yeah, geological museum. Yeah, I don't like to talk about it. All right. People from down there, they all are interested in like, what do you do? How much do you get? How much do you earn? Are you? Oh man, so exhausting. Really, he's really into geology. Wow, hmm, that's pretty special. Blue perfume. What blue perfume? I don't know what you mean. This stream has gone downhill suddenly. Hmm. He's a good kid. I don't know how old he is, but he looks young. What drama happened with police? I don't know really. I mean, I heard some things about him not. I mean, being on. I don't know, some sort of conflict with some people on Fragcon. Yeah, I mean, he has had a tough time. Right, this guy is going in timeout. He's irritated me long enough. Some people just come here to to jerk off, to talk nonsense. I don't like that. Oh, I don't really want to talk about it in details, but all I know is that, yeah, I mean, some stuff has been going on around him that wasn't so good. So, yeah. Oh, really? No, not no. I don't know. I don't think you can. Oh, hvala. Thanks. Hvala, hvala, Tetrive. Forza, Hajduk. Naprijed Hajduk. Živio Hajduk. Ja sam volio Hajduk kad sam bio dječak tamo u Bosni. Navijao sam jedno vrijeme za Hajduk. Mislim, nisam ja nikad navijao ni za klub, ali za Hajduk sam baš imali smo i mi svoj klub Iskru, naravno, ali nije bio tako dobar. Yeah, that's a really a Nietzschean kind of discussion. Well, people can be really, I mean, religious people are hard to talk to about this stuff. So I never really do that because they don't really respect your opinion if you don't believe like they do. Believe in the same things. Many of them, I mean, most of those that I've talked to, no, they don't really want to, listen to you unless you, believe in God and all that stuff. So we can talk about that now. Deus ex machina. Yeah. I was raised in a yeah, but well, I was raised as an atheist because my parents were of different religions, so and that was the way back then. That was the most accepted way in former Yugoslavia. So still, when I was growing up in the 80s, right? Yeah. Uh, I don't know really. I will be watching it. Is it on the Zone or Sky? But anyway, I will. If it's even if it's not on the Zone, I have the Zone. I can. I will be looking for streams. Anyway, if not, I know a good stream site. Yeah, I mean, he's not definitely everybody's cup of tea. He's not. Yeah, yeah. He's not the most fun guy I met, definitely. Not the most boring either, but I don't know. Yeah, he's not that fun. Sky. Yeah, alright. So that means streams. Alright. Nah. I do prefer to be able to watch it on, the zone, but anyway, streams can be really frustrating. It stops, freezes, then you have to go back, and then all the commercials and all that bullshit. But I watched it on last week when Usyk fought Dubois. Yeah, that was one hell of a fight. When Randall takes Cow, it was so funny. You can find it on YouTube when he was roasting Larry Holmes, and he goes like, I fought Larry when he got through with Jerry Cooling. He said, "Well, that was a hell of a fight too." And then he goes, "Well, two white boys, that's good money." They, yeah, yeah, I don't like him. I don't like his attitude either. Yeah, he's like a very punkish. Oh, hello, that charming man. I don't know where he is. Can you call him? I mean, tell him that I'm streaming. Of course, you know what it is. It's not believing in God or any kind of supernatural force. Actually, now I'm kind of more of an agnostic, in the later years. Yeah, because I find that's kind of maybe the most realistic thing to do. Because nobody can know for sure if there is something like God out there or not. Maybe or maybe not. We don't know. We are just human, right? So, yeah, of course. So this theme has changed suddenly from being about narcissism, but I think we covered that already. It's don't have to talk about it anymore. Unless you want me to. I mean, I said already the matter, dark matter. I mean, yeah, that's a good question. Physics, but you got it in physics. They try to understand. I mean, explain everything without religion. I mean, so it just seems like the easiest way to explain everything. God created it. Where did it come from? God made it. Right. So the thing is, what I'm saying, we don't know all this stuff. I mean, but the science has, kind of already explained a lot of it. I don't know. I wouldn't say so, really. I think Jeremy is probably number one. And then you have Ashton, of course, Jan Sense. I just hate the way he was like, very like, when he talk about his own fragrance with Michael Malou, he was so fucking smug, Jet Black. Yeah, right. Fuck you, man. Yeah. Now he's starting to lose his hair. I'm so happy. Right at you, douche. There are bigger narcissists than Ross, definitely. I mean, when I was younger, I did also kind of have maybe certain narcissistic traits because I liked looking at myself in the mirror. I mean, yeah, I mean, let's face it, many of us do that. And if we look good enough, we like what we see. We like to look at ourselves, right? But today, people use smartphones instead of mirror very often. And all these selfies, yeah, oh, man. I really kind of. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I still do selfies, but not as much as I used to. Definitely, yeah. Because why? What's the point? I don't look my best anymore either. I'm not. I'm not 32. Stuff like that. Unfortunately, well. So yeah, but women especially. Oh man, I don't know women who just take selfies wherever they go, whatever they do, just just making faces. Yeah, yeah. I mean, they're definitely very self-conscious. To put it that way, self-conscious about their image, about their looks, and all that. They're very neat kind of guys. Those two. Yeah. So when, especially Mr. Clean, I mean, you've seen his, have you seen a photo of his muscles and all that? I mean, he spent a considerable amount of time really, perfecting his looks, his physique, everything. So yeah, he is. I mean, let's face it, he is kind of a narcissist, and I don't think he would deny it either. Yeah, 15 minutes, not bad. Well, I will keep it going for a little more longer. I don't know, maybe 10, 15 minutes, something like that. We'll see. If Kevin should arrive, then it will probably go longer. But I don't, that doesn't seem like he is going to arrive. I don't know. He's been on so many streams lately. Oh man, I don't know how he can, handle it. Mm, yeah, I don't know really. When it comes to Mr. Smelly and his, I guess I don't know if I should talk about it. He's obviously a man that, yeah, demanding man. I guess I don't know really. I don't know him personally, so but yeah, sometimes he gets easily offended. That's the thing, rather easily, put it that way. So I think he's very like picky, and that's why he's still single, and yeah, probably kind of like myself, even though in my case it's about other things as well. Hello, good quell, guten Abend. Yeah, I don't know either really. I mean, he obviously did like it, and I mean, but yeah, he's not a big frag head. I don't think he has more like than maybe 50 bottles at tops at most. He's just, a cool, I mean, a laid back guy, really, kind of. I think he does care about his appearance, of course, but he's not a narcissist or anything. I don't think so. He just likes to be seen and heard, I think. Yeah, he's an attention seeker. He told me last night on DDLD stream. I said, "You are an attention seeker," and he said, "Yes, I am." Well, nothing wrong with that. I mean, some people just need to have attention, right? Maybe some childhood issues. I don't know. I also feel like that sometimes. Yeah. In my childhood, I was like, I had this big brother who was very, always in the center of attention. And I say, so yeah, you develop that kind of craving for attention as you grow up. Yeah. I mean, not that my parents didn't give me enough attention, but other people, around us didn't always. And sometimes they would mistake. I mean, they would call me my brother's name, and I hated that. Some people didn't even know my name. That was really I hated it. That sucked. So, but that was also because he was sick. Yeah, had a lot of problems as a child. Health problems. Yeah, that's good. I mean, if you are kind of really dependent on attention, that's not good because you won't always get enough attention you can't always get it. So it kind of starts to eat you up and you become really frustrated and stuff. Then you start trying too hard, and yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I mean, my brother was very funny and all that. clever. Not that I wasn't, but nobody really noticed that. And then whenever I was like, you know, I tried too hard, to be funny as he was. So nobody would laugh at my jokes. So yeah, it felt terrible. Felt pretty, bad. Yeah, but anyway, you as you grow up, you learn to cope with it, of course. And one thing that can be said is that I was kind of better behaved than he was. He was enfant terrible, terrible. He was really, yeah, a misbehaving youth and child. He said that. Well, yeah, I mean, I really cannot imagine that fragrances become so important to someone that they devote so much time, to them. I mean, some use them as a substitute, I guess, for I don't know a failed love life or marriage that went broken, whatever. I mean, who I mean. Yeah, I mean, so I don't know about that, but most people in the boxing, well, I wouldn't say so. They're just, you know, how do you put it? They don't know how to behave. They are kind of, yeah, punks. How did you get to that, Ricky? That was a bad word, really. Hello, Ricky. Nice to have you with us. Now it seems we are on to slagging off people from Rackham again. Slagging down the sport. Nigel Benn, remember when he said about Chris Eubank, back in '93, when he asked him, Jonathan, how his name is Jonathan, I don't remember, Ross. And he said, Chris says it's a mugs game, and what do you say? And Nigel went, for him to say something like that, I wish he would get the hell out of the game. We don't need guys like him slagging down the sport. So yeah, that was a good one. No, my favorite heavyweight of all time. Well, I'm gonna surprise you. It's not Ali, right? I don't know really. I gotta think about it. Rocky Marciano, maybe. I don't. Actually, Mike Tyson was really great. I mean, he was really at his best. Wow, man, he was dynamite, right? But then he really had a short prime, and then yeah, I mean, Evander Holyfield, maybe. I really loved him. He had so much heart. He wasn't that big for heavyweight. He wasn't that strong. I mean, he was strong, but he didn't hit like Tyson. But he just had so much heart. Yeah, I like them both. I love those guys. Yeah, he was a beast, definitely. Better Bowser. Oh, you mean Fury? I don't care really. I don't know. I don't care because that's not a real boxing match, really. Yeah, yeah, mine too. The first boxing match I watched was Tyson versus Spinks. As far as I can remember, and I was like, "Holy shit, this guy can hit. He is mean, mean machine." He just like that, he disposed of Michael Spinks, who was really one of the best at the time, a great light heavyweight also. he beat Larry Holmes. I mean, he was the first guy who beat Larry Holmes. Yeah, like 60 seconds or something. No, 90, 91, I think. All right. Well, I think I would like him to win because Fury is starting to get on my nerves big time. Yeah, he was savage for sure. Oh no, that wasn't rigged. It's just that Spinks was afraid of Tyson and Mike, before the fight. So he didn't really make an effort. He didn't make much of a fight. He was just looking to survive, to not get his head knocked off. So he just he chose the easy way out. I actually think he probably could have gotten up, but didn't. Yeah, probably. But I don't know. I don't know really. I'm not Spinks, so well, he's a strong guy for sure. Yeah, strong guy. Oh, Mattel, my man. Hello. What are you doing here? Ricky Hatton. He was very. Yeah, he was very action minded fighter. Tough kid, fast. Ne, ovo je sad o boksu malo. Boxing, my friend. I ne sjeća se onog vedranog špici. Dobar je. Sorry, a little Croatian. Bosnian Croatian. Well, next week I plan to start working out again. I haven't done that for 3 years. I quit. I remember exact date, August 20th, 2020. So now, yeah, it's gone 3 years. It's about time to get back to it, baby. Yeah. Well, I don't want to do so much, strength. I mean, the heavy weights, but I just want to get in shape and be healthier and all that. Because I haven't felt so healthy for the last couple of years, to be honest. So, yeah. Ko se ono javlja urpije s tim, Yes, we do, but that's not the one that I have gone to and will again. We have our own, yeah, here where I live. Sats, it's a little bit farther off from where I live. Yeah. Bah. Best fighter, if you mean of all fighting sports or kickboxer or MMA. Yeah, I mean, if you mean all together, yeah, it's Mirko, definitely. Mirko Crow Cup. Yeah. Yeah, he is definitely, no doubt. All right, see you later, mate. Thanks for coming. Yeah, it was a pleasure. Yeah, Mirko just had that, killer instinct. He is so strong, man. Oh, he's a Hulk, right? He's a monster. He's like, a beast. And his kicks, man. I was again watching his fight, the second one with Vanderlei Silva last night. Holy crap, when he knocked him out with that left kick, just opened the cut. I mean, blood kept pouring out just immediately. Oh man, that was crazy. 2006, wow, when I was Still young. Yeah, I wasn't even 30. Hmm. K1, yeah. Yeah, I think it was a mistake of him to move to, UFC because he was really good as a kickboxer. But the money was bigger in UFC, you know how it goes. He wanted to show himself, prove his strength and toughness, I guess also. No, I haven't met him. I did watch some lives on Instagram where I kind of, sent some messages and he read them out. Yeah, he's a nice guy. He was very kind of, the way he replied to my messages and some others was really nice, friendly. Because some guys don't really, they are not that friendly, all of them. The can't, why can't? What kind of martial arts? Oh, I would like to train other than boxing. I don't know, maybe kickboxing or yeah, something like that. But then you gotta get hit in the head. I don't think that would be good for me. So yeah, that's why I never really trained. At boxing, maybe with headgear and all that, maybe why not? Oh yeah, taekwondo. I was just gonna say maybe you train taekwondo. I had a feeling there's a lot of kicking there. I know a lot of kicking. Yeah. Oh well, really? I didn't hear about it. Really? No. Wow. So you are a deadly, mean fighting machine, alright? Yeah, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. That's pretty, popular. It seems. Hey, Fernando. Hola, señor Soto. ¿Cómo está? Well, you can't fight anyway. I mean, you can defend yourself if somebody attacks you in a back alley, right? All right, you are 40. Yeah, we are not that far apart in age. That's cool. I'm 45. Yeah, can you believe it? Can you dig it? We are already going past an hour. Wow, not bad. I'm starting to get hungry. I'm gonna have to end this soon. Not right away, but soon. Yeah, that's also another thing, a backside to all those sports. They can really be take their toll on your body. Yeah, because there's a lot of throwing and punches and headlocks and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, it's better just to train it on your own, just like I do, little waving around, swinging at the air and kicking, kicking a doll. Yeah, practice doll. Hello, Victor. Hola. Yeah, that sucks, man. I mean, Mirko Krokop, he had a brain, how to say, seizure when once in training. That's what made him finally quit. That was in early 2019. He had a brain stroke. Terrible. But that was his own fault. He should have quit like way before, 5 years ago at least, or more maybe. I don't know. He was like 44, I believe, when it happened. Yeah, and he had been fighting professionally since '96, so over 20 years, man. He just couldn't quit. and he could have died. I mean, it could have been fatal. But he is very, strong and all that. Luckily for him. Yeah, I really always respected those guys who are martial arts, professional martial artists, because all the money is in boxing and MMA, and there isn't much money outside of that. Some in K1, maybe boxing, but not that much. And when it comes to all the other stuff, karate and jiu-jitsu and no, no money in it really. Karate, taekwondo, of course, also same thing. Yeah. Well, I had a really good time this time. Last stream wasn't that good, but I was also starting to get sick, of course, and now I'm just done being sick, you might say. Still have a cough, but it's just the way it is. Yeah, yeah. Then stream. Well, I'll be just checking it out tonight later, but I doubt it will be very, exciting. But anyway, yeah, that's of course. For a long time, I was like, it's that macho thing, where I'm from. Many men trained in martial arts or stuff like that. And then you think, well, maybe I should also, be able to fight and stuff. And then I say, fuck it, why? Why? Isn't there enough fighting already in the world, right? So, come on. Right. Cool. Well, that's a good, much better way to make a living, I think. All right. I guess it's time to, yeah, finish. Finish in finish. Yeah. Yeah, it's all kind of childish, boyish fantasies, yeah, karate and teenage turtles, yeah, ninjas. Everybody wants to be a ninja when they are 14, 15, right? Marcus Knopfler. But then, you kind of grow up and you learn, yeah, it's not like that in the real world, You don't just beat up six guys like that on your own. It's not really, realistic unless they are really bad at fighting those six guys. Yeah. No flare. Dushanfur. That sounds like a city in Tajikistan. Fragikistan. You know that their capital is called Dushanbe. Dushanbe. That's very interesting. Yeah. Tajikistan. Fragikistan. I wish Dan would just, change his how to say, his intro is really starting to get on my nerves with all that. The same bullshit. that music, the synth music, 80s stuff, and then, yeah, that Terminator voice going, or Mr. Smelly, the leader. Yeah, very, but it's kind of big headed as well. I mean, go yourself like he does. Anyway, now we have buried the hatchet, and I don't want to, yeah, I have nothing bad to say about that anymore. Yeah, they are really, well, du Chafour. There's a guy from around here, from Norway. He speaks about this stuff. I watched a video where he talked. I'm gonna write his name so you can find him. Just a second. Come on now. What was his full name? What the hell? Everybody is live streaming now. Eugene is again live streaming. His name was, well, anyway, that's the gist of it. He has another name also. One more. Yeah, he's a writer actually. Oh, yeah, that's right. Bjorn. There it is. Unique. Yeah, after that 8 hour stream last night, man, I don't get him. Almost 9. So there is his full name. Check him out because he talks about some really important subjects. He's really a wise man. So he's also a writer, and he's like films himself in nature, sitting in nature and stuff. Oh, Celeste, pozdrav, kako si, čao. You know what? I just kind of, I don't know. Last night I was on his stream and he just didn't, pay much attention to what I was writing. I just got a little angry and then he started paying attention. Yeah, but yeah, he does have some good streams. Oh, just as I was about to close, here's Mr. Anuj Patel, the guru of fragrances. How are you, brother? So nice to see you here finally. I'm honored that you chose to be here when Eugene is streaming at the same time. Well, I'm about to shut it down and we're just gonna stay on for a little while. Pa evo, dobro sam, nisam, uzimam još malo kašena, uzimam sirup. Dobro je. You drink, no way, man. But right, it's Marcus Mandel. I mean, your father Swedish because Mandel is not a typical Finnish name, right? Yeah, you go there. I mean, it's alright. I can keep this song for a little longer if you want. It's just, where? What picture? Oh, Anuj, you mean? Oh, sorry. Savolax. Alright. Savolax. That sounds like a nice region. I remember there was a movie, a Swedish movie, where there's a girl from there. Yeah, it's a good one called Unskan the Evil 2003, I believe. Börje Salming. That's how you pronounce it, Anuj. Börje. Damn nose. Oh man, always itchy. Börje Salming. Because Robert Helenius is from Finland, but he's originally Swedish, right? Yeah, I think so. Big man just got knocked out by Anthony Joshua. He was tested positive for something bad. Yeah, älskar Börje. This means I love Börje. And Börje means like something to begin, right? In Swedish, börjar. Something. Alright, he was born in Stockholm. Alright, I didn't know that. Yeah, right. Because the Swedes used to be strong. Yeah, I mean, they were some sort of military power. I mean, yeah, for what? Right. Jakobstad. You know what's interesting? I read that city, I think it's third largest in Finland, Turku. It, the name came from a Slavic word, for how to say a marketplace. Terg, we say also in where I come from. That's very, pretty amazing. Yeah, right. Yeah, Obu, yeah. Hmm. Obo. Wow, Interturku. I thought it was funny, like Turku, like Turkey, or had nothing to do with Turks, right? So I found out, probably some Russians or something, Russian connection there. I don't know, must be. They are the only Slavs who live nearby, right? Right. Hmm. Tampere. Was this Tampere the second? I believe it was anyway before. I don't know. Sweden lost Finland to Russia, yeah. That must have hurt. Yeah, when Peter the Great was, yeah, ruling Russia. Tamerfors, yeah. Swedish name, right? Well, yeah, I mean, I know some people who have been to Finland. Some idiot here is gonna put him in timeout. The hell, man. Right. Bass. Alright, I don't know what to play, but I can do it. Do it. I have something in my leg here, in my thigh. Some kind of muscle has been strained, so I feel the pain now, and I just got up. Yeah, too many trolls and burns. Curse them. Thanks, brother. Really, I appreciate it. Just second seems to be out of tune. Alright. Come on, man. And I have to put this. It's not good. Now you see it, alright? Oh, love will tear us apart. Yeah. I never played it. I know this from Tin Lizzy. This is the opening of Dancing in Moonlight. Just a second. No, no, come on. That's the one. And there's another from Tin Lizzy. What? It's called Sun Goes Down. Yeah, I love them too, man. This is a great comment. I like some of his stuff, early stuff. I haven't really listened to his later stuff. Well, I started playing guitar when I was 16, learning how to play. So, almost 30 years now. But bass, I haven't been playing too long. The smoke on water is you can play on bass because there's all right, there it was. Sorry, my finger hurts. This one. It's not, so I cannot play too much bass. Yeah, I've been playing it quite a lot lately. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I will. What is it? Phil Lynott. He was amazing songwriter, man. I mean, he could sing and play bass too, but he was really especially great at songwriting. All right, Old Town. Okay, thanks, man. You remember? Just remember something, from Big Bang Theory when Sheldon was trying to go back to the way he lived before, 2003, and he was like talking to Leonard and Penny, and then he says, "And since it's 2003, I don't know any of you. You better go before I call police on my new flip phone." Oh man, that guy was right. Right, that's really funny, man. Like this was, I don't know, 2012, 13, and he was like going back to 2003. Yeah, I remember those phones. So I really hated those phones back then, man. They would make a lot of noise, but yeah. Well, typical. It's very typical, isn't it? At the end of the stream, everything just wow awakens. Yeah, all right. But anyway, I think I'm gonna have to finish now. It seems like people are going away also. Well, thank you all very much. This was a pleasure. Yeah, like 1 hour 34, man. It hasn't been a while since I streamed for so long. Hasn't been a while, yeah. All right. All right, man. See you. See you, Marcus. Everybody else, Dushan. Yeah. Pads, Mr. Pads, that charming man. Wolf Samira. Yeah. Celeste, everybody. Ciao. See you. Yeah, see you on Smellies.